What's going on, guys? TymeStopper here, coming at you today with a super short video about how to change your weapon from Obsidian to Shadowshard, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. That's right, there's no longer a need to desperately email Epic because you accidentally made your brand new mythic sword Obsidian and you really wanted it to be Shadowshard, mostly because they won't fix it for you anymore anyway. For those of you who have been around for a while, you know that it used to be that if you emailed Epic, they would offer you a one-time fix for this. They would fix a weapon for you, but they no longer do that. So recently, however, I did learn of a way that you can do this yourself, and it is super simple to do. So we're going to talk about that here today. But before I do get into the video, I would like to remind you guys I do stream over on Twitch every Monday through Friday, starting at about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are looking for a group to play with because you're tired of searching in public lobbies for help, or you just want someone to hang out with some amazing Save the World players, come on over. I'll go ahead and put a link to my Twitch channel in the video description down below. Now let's jump into the video. Now, one thing to keep in mind, guys, is this method is only going to work for about 85 to 90% of the weapons out there. And that's because of the way we're going to do this. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing in the terms of service that says you can't do this. It's just kind of a built-in mechanic into the game due to the changes that Epic made back in patch 11.3 when they removed crystal weapons from the collection book themselves and let us auto collect, recycle the schematics. Now they've never come out and publicly said anything about it, and I personally don't see how it could be against the rules, but I'm sure someone's going to try to tell me that it is in the comments below. So there is my disclaimer, guys. Now basically what you're going to need is your weapon schematic. That is the wrong material. I'm going to use this basilisk pistol here that I accidentally made Obsidian as we go through this. You'll need to make sure that before you try this, though, there is a spot in the collection book for the weapon you're trying to convert, and that's why I said this is only going to work for about 85 to 90% of the weapons out there. Not all weapons are currently in the collection book or available to be collected. Epic does add things from time to time without telling us, so you never know when you're going to be able to. There is still a few that don't work as of right now. With the ones that don't work, you're just going to have to hang on to them and wait until the Epic does make them available to collect. Now, you're also going to need to make sure that the spot in the collection book that is available for the weapon that you're trying to convert. So in this example, if I had a basilisk pistol already in the collection book, I would need to remove it from the collection book before I try to do this. And last but not least, you're also going to need 20 V-Bucks. Yes, while it will cost you 20 V-Bucks to do this, it's better than not having it done at all, of course. And I mean, if you play the game every day, the way I see it, you get 50 V-Bucks just from doing your daily quest. So, I mean, it's a small price to pay, really, when you think about it, to be able to change the weapon from one to another. I know players have mentioned in my Twitch chat before they'd pay way more than that if they had to, but 20 V-Bucks is next to nothing. All we're going to do is take out the schematic that has the wrong thing into it, and go to collect the item. So basically we're going to try to put it into the collection book. Now, because of the way the game puts stuff into the collection book, it's going to first reset the schematic before it tries to put it into that collection book slot, as you can see here. Now, once it's put in, you can simply pay the 20 V-Bucks, pull it back out, level it up again, and go down the correct evolution path. I know, it's super simple, right? This is probably the best thing Epic done for the game in quite a while, in my opinion. I'm not sure why they haven't come out publicly and announced this was possible. Now, if they did, I think it would probably save them a ton of time. A simple, quick Reddit post would talk about it. They wouldn't have to go about answering emails, declining it from people all the time or anything like that. Also, it would help them with additional monetization for the game. I mean, the whole purpose of them coming out with the locker in Save the World, which they're working on right now, is to try to add additional monetization. So I would think that this would add additional revenue pretty easily. I realize it's not much, but every little bit does help. Honestly, I'm personally kind of surprised that it doesn't cost more to remove a collection book item. Now, I know, of course, raising the cost of removing something from the collection book wouldn't be super popular with players. I mean, even 50 V-Bucks would be a small price to pay to remove something that either has the right 6th perk on it for you, or you accidentally collected and you want to be able to use, or in this case, if you wanted to change a schematic around. I don't think 50 V-Bucks would be a lot to ask, but right now it's only 20 V-Bucks, so I mean, have at it, right? I do know ultimately I did kind of cover this pretty quickly because it is really pretty simple. But if you have any questions about this, or you just want to find a team to run with, you can always check out the Discord server. I will put a link to it in the description down below. But guys, that's about it for me. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you do leave a like on the video if you did like it, and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and turning on notifications so you know when my videos go live for you. Now, I have found a few weapons that this doesn't work with, and I am trying to get a list together of which ones we're missing, so maybe we can get Epic to add them to the collection book all at one time. So if you do find any that don't work, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, so that way we can get a whole list at once. But that's going to be about it today, guys, and until next time, as always, be good.